Hello and welcome. This is Rooflemonger, and my friends, we got a very interesting piece of tech for you today. This was brought to my attention by one George Chikoto, and give him a follow on Twitter. This guy's literally the mad genius of Dragon Ball FighterZ tech. He's figured out so many crazy things that no one ever would have thought of, so hey, check him out, right? But yeah, so what we're going to be doing is using the new Season 3 C Assist in a very interesting way that lets you get all sorts of mix-ups and all sorts of mix-up potential that was never possible before with your level 3 supers. Alright, so the best way to show is by doing, so let's do a fairly standard TN corner combo first. So I'm going to do my combo and I'm going to end in a level 3 super. So Neo Tri-Beam, right? And after Neo Tri-Beam, you know, I can get like my high-low mix, all that kind of stuff, but I decidedly very much can't get like a left-right mix because the enemy's in the corner. And basically, the whole crux of this tech is, what if they weren't in the corner? Okay, so same combo as before. That part's not changing. This combo here, this is going to be the same general idea. But you saw I called the cooler assist. Why did I call the cooler assist? Well, it's because cross-up time. So how on earth did that just happen here? Well, let me show you it in slow-mo so you can get an idea real quick first. So what happened there was the C assist itself basically body blocked for me, preventing the opponent to fully go into the corner, allowing me to have a left-right mix on a level 3 knockdown that normally could never ever happen before. And that is the case with many of the C assists. So the C assist will hit you and like dump you out, right? But they're always on the other side when they dump you down, right? And because they're on the other side, they're actively stopping the character from going all the way into the corner like they're supposed to. So that is just a example right here, right? So I'm using TN and using cooler, but there's a lot more examples that are possible. So in this example here, we're going to use Piccolo instead and use his Light Grenade level 3 super, right? So it doesn't just have to be TN or something, and it doesn't just have to be cooler. We'll also be using the base Vegeta C assist for this one as well, just so we can see how it works. Alright, to be brutally honest with you, I don't remember Piccolo combo so good, so I'm just going to do a basic example here. Alright, so land, we call the base Vegeta C assist right as we land, right second before we do the level 3. And hey, would you know what? Vegeta kind of blocked him from going into the corner. So, yo, we can just go for a cross-up, right? So a mix-up, normally that would never allow for a left-right kind of thing. Only a high-low, because, you know, you're stuck in the corner after the level 3 knockdown. That is now possible thanks to the C assist. So now that I showed you a couple examples here, well, does this work with literally everyone? Well, no. People with highly cinematic supers, the C assist just won't go off. So say if I go for Broly's level 3 here, and I call the Vegito C assist, Vegito just leaves. There is no opportunity for the C assist to do anything because it's too cinematic. It just goes away, right? Same idea here like Super Saiyan Goku, same idea call Vegito. First hit happens, the assist just leaves, right? So super cinematic assists, they don't work the same way. So things that are barely cinematic, well, I guess that's kind of a weird thing to say, barely cinematic, but a thing like, say, Vegito, his level 3, right? It just does the beam, that's it, that's all. Those are the kind of level 3s that this will work with. So basically anyone has, like, I guess you could say a beam style super. So the Vegeta, Cell, Tien we already went over, Piccolo we already went over, Broly. It can work for all these styles of character, plus probably quite a few more. This tech is very new as of the time of me making this video, and there certainly is a lot more to be discovered. So quick example here, got Tien set to the C assist. Not every assist works as applicably with every super I found in my time here. Well, there we go. That's a cross-up, right? You're going to have to play around. Not everyone has perfect synergy with everyone else. Once again, I already said it, but this is very new tech, and we don't know the full details of it. Also, you're probably wondering, well, okay, now we know this, and now we can get cross-ups and all that kind of stuff off hard knockdowns we never could before. Now, aren't they just going to expect the cross-up if you see the, C assist do its thing? Well, no. a lot of these can still remain like in the corner depending on your timing, right? And it's basically visually impossible to distinguish between which. Only you, the person doing the combo, knowing when you hit your assist versus the relation to when you hit your super, knows if it's going to be able to create the gap or not, right? So you have control over the fact if it's going to be a left-right thing or if the assist is going to be in the corner like it always normally is, even though visually it looked like the assist is creating the gap, right? So once someone gets used to something like this, you can now create an extra layer of visual mix-up to it. And of course, you can still do it and then go for like, high-low. You don't even have to worry about the left-right stuff, right? It's just more and more and more layers of mix-up. So this is some undiscovered country right now. Go ahead and play around, see what works, right? Play around with different level 3s, play around with different versions of C assist, see what goes for you. Teen Gohan's another good C assist also that seems to enable a lot of this stuff. And as for the supers, once again, the highly cinematic supers, it's not going to work, but for everything else, you should be able to create something. You might have to change some timing or something, but it's there to be found. So I never expected the C assist to be able to do something like this, this whole weird body blocking technique to stop people from going into the corner like they're supposed to after a level 3 is some fun and interesting stuff, and it could have big repercussions for how mix-ups and stuff work, right? This is definitely a cool little tech that only the C assist can give you that a normal assist cannot. So hey, thumbs up for C assist, I guess. But my friends, that is the end of this video, and I hope you enjoyed this very odd piece of tech. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well. Go out and play some Dragon Ball.